What's up, Dragon Brood? As promised, today we are rounding out some of, well, I guess not rounding. This is the second of three. We have another deck we're going to be doing tomorrow. That is the stuff we let everybody vote on that came out to a three-way tie. So we're just going to do them all. But today we're going to be doing Selesnya Humans. And I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I have no idea if it's going to work. But, we know humans are good. We know Selesnya colors work. So this probably won't be a disaster. But wouldn't be the first time that we've done it. So let's go in, play some games, and see what's up. Okay, so we are going to be trying several new cards in this list to see how things work out. And an interesting thing you're going to see in this list is almost everything is at 2 and 3 mana. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. It's probably bad, but you know what? Let's just see if it works out. So we're going to be playing 4 Hopeful Initiate because this is one way we can destroy artifacts and enchantments. It can also grow over time, having training. It's a 1-2 for 1, so it's reasonable at its size. So we'll see what's up with that. Intrepid Adversary, we obviously know this card's good. You see it a lot in pretty much any white aggro decks these days. Being able to pump up your team is pretty damn strong. We're playing 4 Kabir Takedown. We have some ways to make tokens, and we're obviously playing a ton of creatures, so this makes sense as a removal of choice. It also lets us skimp on lands a little bit, and I don't mind since we have so many things at 2 and 3, it kind of makes sense that we can play this on turn 1 or turn 2 tapped, and still be functional the rest of the game. So we're going to see how this works out for us, but I think this is going to be a good call. Then we've got 4 Luminarch Aspirants because, well, it's Luminarch Aspirant, or as CGB likes to say, Aspirant, which sounds like a dirty word on the dirty seas, but you know how it goes. And then we've got 3 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Hopefully this does just enough to slow down some of those sweepers or removal cards or whatever and buy us the time that we need. Then 3 Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. And I almost went 4 here because I feel like this could be very good. One, it has protection from werewolves, which I think people forget about, and that's a real thing. But being able to tap your creatures for additional mana and then being able to put counters and everything stands to be very, very good. Out of line, you're starting to see more and more of this card in pretty much any white aggro deck, so not a surprise that we're going to be playing it as well. It makes tokens, it has vigilance, it grows in size. Kind of checks a lot of boxes for what you want to do here. And then we're playing 3 Brutal Cathar because, well, this is the best option. And it happens to also be a human. Now, does it greatly matter that it's human? Not terribly, but there are a couple of things that will care about humans, so we'd rather play this instead of the Skyclave Apparition. But this does also remove tokens and some other things that the Apparition can't hit. Then we have Elite Spellbinder, because this card's almost always good. It's a 3-1 flyer, and that really does slow down any problem cards from your opponent. We're going to try to experiment with 2 Savior of Olenbach. I don't know how good this is going to be, but it has potential. And I was looking for a card that gives us some protection against sweepers or whatnot, and this is a pretty good one. That if we've had a creature die earlier in the game, we can go ahead and remove it, exile it, so when the Savior of Olenbach dies or leaves the battlefield, then we get that other creature back, which could be just enough, but we'll see. We're kind of just trying it out. And then we're playing 1 copy of Augur of Autumn because, well, free cards is great. So it was either that or go with actually playing Ranger class, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and play Augur of Autumn and just be on theme here. And then another new card we're going to try is Hamlet Vanguard. Hopefully this sticks, even on turn 3, this could still very well just be a 3-3 for 3, which isn't great, but it does have ward, which is pretty solid. But realistically, you're looking to play this in this build on turn 4 or turn 5, and be able to play it as a 5-5, a 7-7, really be a problem from your opponent. And then we have Torrens. Torrens has training, makes other counters with training anytime you cast a creature spell, and since we're playing pretty much all creatures, this makes a lot of sense. And then, of course, after we have all of those humans, we have Sigarda at the ready to be able to pump all of our humans and possibly let us get cards off the top of our library. So we do have a couple of ways kind of hidden in there to get our hands on some extra cards or some extra value, but not a ton. So we're going to have to really make our creatures count for us in this build. lands, we're playing 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 6 Plains, 3 Forests, 4 Branch Off Pathway, and 4 Overgrown Farmland. So nothing too surprising there in the lands. But as always, we're going to play some games, see how that goes. We'll definitely have some updates to this list, no doubt, when we're finished. So be sure to check out the end of the video, and we'll have a card spotlight for you, as usual. Sure? We definitely are going to need something good to go down here. I mean, it'd be cool if we drew a white land. Ah, Thalia, huh? Yeah, alright. I mean, this is probably a deck that Thalia is good against. Oh, boo. Boo. Alright, attack, make a deuter. Okay, where are we at? I guess Adeline's gonna die here, right? No, Adeline does not die here. Very interesting. Well then, I think we go with this. And we just bring the pain. Alright, I think the humans might be winning over zombies. We'll see, though. Be nice if we draw a land. Yeah, I assume that wasn't going to live too long. Boo to the tainted adversary. That sucks. This, however, is not the worst thing. What if... They are playing snow-covered lands. If I do this, it's just a 3/3. Alright, I'm going to do this. No attacks. Because it's possible, if we got a land, we could go big enough to set up a win. Alright. Cool, cool. Okay, I think I want to do this first. See if it even works. If we attack with everything, this is going to get blocked by a Death Toucher. This likely gets blocked by the Archghoul. This gets blocked there. Opponent takes 2. So I'm going to not attack here. Mostly because if those things would have died, they also would have got possibly extra cards in their hand, which we didn't want to give them. Alright. We knew that was a possibility. So... let's try this. Alright, why not? Alright, seems good. They're going to get to look at a bunch of cards. And we have backup plays in case they have a sweeper. So that's the good news here. Downside is if they have the -3/-3 for creature types or whatever, we will lose our board and then we have to come back with these. Let's see. I think Crippling Fear is the card. Yeah. We'll see if we got this. Okay, now that they're... I was going to say, if they're attacking, then... sure. I'm trying to think, what are they going to do here? Just exile everything 3 or less? Yeah, no blocks. I'm willing to gamble. Doesn't seem like the type of card they're playing. Oh, a Meat Hook Massacre. Wait. Why did you not Massacre for 4? That's weird. Why would you... wait, so... oh, they only Massacred for 2 instead of 3. Okay, that's odd choice, but whatever, I guess. Going with that, because it produces another body. Also, the fact that if we do get another green land, then it allows us to play both of these, which we need a double green anyway. Alright. Oh, really? That's super sad. Alright, well, I gotta put this at risk for no reason. Put the counter on Torrens, I guess? Could kind of keep the train going here. Oh, actually, I goofed up. I should have put the counter on the Hamlet Vanguard, because it would have pumped Torrens automatically. I would have had 2 4/4s. I keep forgetting, all these things have training. Ah, that was such a bad play. That was such a bad play. This is going to be another Meat Hook Massacre, isn't it? Nope, just drawing cards. Okay. 4 mana still. And we have a lot of attackers. Alright, they're going to go hunt some more. We go to 9. Headless Rider, that is not going to do it. That will help. Or if we could have found a land, that would have been fine too. But no. Alright then. Yep. We're keeping. I'm just deciding if I want to play Kabira Takedown. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I think I'm going to hold on to the takedown. And hopefully we won't be in desperate. We have 3 turns, like, to really find our way out. So, it means I'll get ultra punished for it. But we'll see. Come on, untap land. Come on, untap land. Hey, there we go. I just had to try really, really hard to make it happen. Alright. Oh, opponent's doing nothing there. Really? I guess this is a Brutal Cathar turn? Okay, same difference. Yeah. It does what you want it to do. I mean, we could kill that and get a 3/3 back, but that's not all that exciting. We could remove it. There's a possibility they remove ours, get that back, and remove something, probably Thalia. But then we kill it, and we get that back, and like, it's this whole song and dance. Or we could just go for the beatdown, like play this and this, and get our attacks in. Sadly, I think this is... here's the problem. If we want to try to play Sigarda, I think this is what we do. We put this in tapped. We attack with this. And I think we just do this. And then if something gets removed, we just try to get in there with Sigarda this next turn. And if we die, we die. That's pretty much what we look at. Like, if we just don't make it, we don't make it. Yep, Thalia did get reprinted. Okay, we knew that was a possibility. Unfortunately, I was not planning on them to also have a Code Spell Cleric behind, so that does ruin things a little bit. Unfortunately. But the fun thing is, because we can steal this back, then that comes into play. We can pay for it once. Bump our team. Alright, there we go. Ooh, this is an interesting hand. Alright, we'll keep it. You're shocked they didn't give Thalia a new version. I mean, sometimes I get the want for a new thing, but the truth is, if you have a design that already exists and works, why make a new one? You know? Oh, was not expecting to see that after a Jaspera Sentinel. That is a thing. Well, unfortunately, we didn't draw any of our 2-mana things. And I'm not sure we want to show the opponents we have green yet. So let's just take it easy here. Alright, we'll take 3. No, that's not always necessarily true. Like, just making a card for the sake of making it doesn't necessarily lead to sales. There's a lot of things that could affect that. Alright, our turn. Ooh, I wish I would have had that last turn. Okay, so we're in a little bit of an interesting spot here. Now that they have the Ranger class, this gets a little bit tough. I think, though, we can get away with playing this. At least for a turn. Oh my gosh, really? Oh. Wow. Wow. Brutal. Okay, then. Actually, no, that's actually not the leading reason. Like, cards are just cards. Like, you will get new cards, but rare design isn't necessarily just about having a new one for the sake of a new one. Like, people actually like reprints, believe it or not. It just has to be the right reprints in the right positions at the right times. Yeah, I'll block the bigger wolf here. Like, you best believe that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is ideal here. Alright. So now, we're going to... I guess I have to play this tap, because I'm going to need 5 mana next turn either way, because I want to play Catilda. So, I think we just do this, remove the token. And just hope to survive at this point. I mean, because they can play an untapped land here and just do some damage to us. Alright, so they don't have a 5th land, both good and bad. Oh, no, that's costs extra. Never mind. They need more mana than that. Oh, another Ranger class. That is not good for us. Okay. Catilda. Follow that up with a 3/3. Okay. Now I need Sigarda and something. I don't know what and something is, but... I mean, something. Actually, Sigarda and another Hamlet Vanguard wouldn't be the worst thing. Problem is here, the opponent could put 2+1/+1. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, we're gonna die. We're just gonna die. Yeah. Not worth blocking. We're just dead. Ooh, you kinda sorta help? I mean, the problem is that's 8 and it's trample, so we needed something to exile that. We didn't get it. Alright, we're dead. Ugh, man, opponent drew very well. Alright, well, we'll give the first one a go. Oh, why couldn't you have been a land? That would have been huge to be able to sneak through a Spellbinder there. Man. Meat Hook for 2 is just going to eat our lunch here. There's really nothing we can do about it. We just have to hope they don't have it. If they do, hopefully Spellbinder does some work. Alright, Sedgemoor Witch. Oh, that was good timing. Yep. I will pay the 3 life, happily. Okay. I think now we'll try to play this big Hamlet Vanguard next turn. So it'll be 2, 4, 6. It'll be a 7, 7. Actually, I say that's not true. We'll probably play Elite Spellbinder, then Hamlet Vanguard. But we'll see. I mean, we don't have a second green yet, so we can't really play Augur of Autumn. I was thinking maybe take some extra value on that, but looks like we're going to have to wait. I mean, a component might still, I was going to say, oh, just Plumb the Forbidden. Oh. Oh. I thought that was going to be something altogether different. Okay, they gave up anyway. Hey, we get to go first. And we don't have a turn 2 play. Gosh dang it. Alright, we're going to keep it anyway, though, and hope we draw something. Let's do it. Off the top. Catilda, Aspirant, either would be nice. That is none of those things, deck. None of those things. Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack for 1, though. And I'm just going to put this on a play tap. Mostly not committing this to white or green, because if we draw a forest, obviously we'd want to play it on white, or if we draw plains, we could save it to put on green. Well, alright then. They're like, I will see your attack. And I will also attack. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be playing this on white. Do we just try to exile a dude there? I mean, they could save it, I guess. Their plan could be putting plus and plus ones on things. I guess I'm willing to gamble, though. If they do, they do. Maybe we get to play Sigarda next turn. Looks like they're going to save it. Oh, nope, they're not. Alright, we'll get in there for that 1. Alright, now we want to land for Sigarda. Because then we get to attack and pump our Initiate. And that'd be awesome. Mavinda. Alright. Dang it. That is not alright. Okay, well, we'll just make a big body. No attacks. I mean, Mavinda could be a 3-4, I guess. That's still somewhat threatening. The other thing about Hamlet Vanguard that's interesting, it does have Ward, which makes it a little hard to deal with. They also are playing Catilda. Alright, I officially, I mean, I guess this is a green-white Magecraft list? Or at least has the makings of one? Strange. As much as I want my land, I kind of want to kill a Catilda here. Or I could just play this and then kill Mavinda. So we can't reuse all this mess. And just let them have the mana. Which I think is going to be the play here. So we'll just play this. We'll go ahead and off Mavinda. And then we're going to get in here with a fair amount of damage. All right. Yasharn, that's a big duder. You have access to 2 mana here. Alright. So it's 5-5. Just because. And we failed. We failed badly. I drew the Savior of Olenbach finally. Don't really have anything in my yard, so I'd just be removing the Yasharn, most likely. Alright, let's go for it. I mean, if I attack, if opponent doesn't block these, they take a bunch of damage. Alright. Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming you're just trading for the Vanguard. Okay. So this puts the onus on the opponent to really do something here. Alright, Werewolf. What? Werewolf? What is this deck? This is just like green-white good stuff? I don't know what's happening. This is a very interesting pile of cards. Alright, you have a 4-4 that I'm going to try to take from you. Alright, you have a 5-5 that I'm still going to try to take from you. I don't think you understand, opponent. The board itself is lethal. Yeah, sure. No blocks. I mean, like, there's generally no reason for me to do anything there. Yeah. Like, I don't know what they thought we were going to do. Ugh. Not good. Not good. Man, this is tempting, but I'm going to mulligan. Alright, we'll keep this. Whew. Man, am I going to be really mad at myself if I get rid of... I don't know what to do, y'all. Alright, I'm going to get rid of Adversary. Mostly on the idea that first Catilda's going to die, and we're going to try to live on second Catilda. Though, seeing what the opponent's playing, maybe we just play Thalia first. And that would be reasonable. Oh, does Thalia even make it? Okay. Flame Blast Bolt to exile things? Alright. For sure. If you got it, you got it. You only stream to Facebook or you must... No, I don't multi-stream. When I'm streaming, I'm on one thing. I do stream on other platforms, but multi-streaming doesn't do me any good. I don't think multi-streaming does a lot of people a lot of good, honestly. First off, it's kind of just against any real contracts. So that's the first deal if you are end up affiliate or whatever, partnered. The other issue is that it doesn't allow you to engage properly with people. So I wouldn't be able to engage with you in comments, say, from Twitch if I was here talking to you on, like, Facebook or on YouTube or whatever. Alright. So I'm going to assume Spellbinder's going to die, right? Wait. Something suspicious here. Alright, let's try to get our damage in. Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright. That makes sense. I was like, something wasn't right there. You are welcome, Dan. Bad part is if they do stick this Leer, there is some good stuff hanging out over there. Now it's just almost a race of, like, can we survive them doing something ridiculous with Leer? Okay, well, what are we going to do now? If I got a land, I would have just put counters on things. But I think we attack with Vanguard. Actually, you know what? We attack with both of these. F it. Let's do it. End the turn. What'd you draw? Probably a memory deluge or something. Ah, that sucks. That's actually one of the worst things for them to find for us. Because now they definitely can play Lear and have access to stuff in their graveyard. God, that was so bad for us. Nearly the worst thing that could have happened. Good news now, though, is they can't just Cinderclasm. Not easily, anyway. Can't quite... Oh, I can get in with Torrens, because Torrens will become a 3-3 that we turn into a 4-4. Alright, that's fine. Would you like to do something, opponent? That's a little suspicious. What are those other cards in your hand? I mean, if they have the answers, they have the answers. I can't do anything about it. I just got to make the same play. Blair said, I've always found it frustrating when I've watched streamers who ignore the chat from other groups. Yeah, it's not... I mean, there's nothing you can do. It's, if they multi-stream, somebody's going to not be seen. They're multi-streaming, but they're mostly paying attention to one platform. Alright, Cinderclasm is going to allow some dudes to die in the process, which makes sense. Alright. So we survived Lear. His Hamlet Vanguard's going to die an ugly death. Hopefully we can find another. No creature land for us, unfortunately. That is not a bad answer, though. Please don't hit this with the divide by 0, because I have a feeling that's what's happening. Nope, it was just a Spikefill hazard. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe the opponent just draws lands here. Well, there's one of them. However, that is not a land we wanted them to draw. That's for sure. Alright. So we can maximize our damages. Alright, we set up lethal for next turn. Celestis doesn't do it. However, they can dig to find a card. If they find a bounce spell, that's still a thing here. Go, got there. Woo! Woo! Fill your options up with just fun creature types and things that the kitchen table players like. To me, that just seems smarter in most cases. Nope, Splinter Twin needs to never see the light of day, and that thing can just die in a fire. Alright, dead aspirant. Kind of assumed that was the case. We have 2 of these. Oh, yeah, it was $2 originally? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But remember, you know, there was... People forget this, but there was actually a time where I bought Tarmogoyfs all day at like $6 or $8 because nobody was playing with them. And then like a couple months later, they became this like $20, $30 card. It was pretty wild. Alright. So we attack, or at least attempt to attack with our Adelaide. The opponent just let that happen. Very sus. I was hoping to draw a land so we could resolve our Spellbinder, but... Oh, it actually resolved anyway. Interesting. Alright, Cinderclasm makes sense. Double Lear. Wah, gross. And And they have a divide by 0. Blah. And they're going to be able to cast it next turn. Double blah. Okay, fine. I mean, it at least keeps them from doing anything else if they draw it. Okay, so they just went ahead and decided they were going to play Lear here. Alright, so what's our play? I mean, we know they can remove a creature. I mean, I guess we could force their turn to be remove this. Because Cinderclasm... Well, Cinderclasm would still kill it and a token, though. So that's not great. We remove a Lear. That's just annoying to the opponent for a turn, because we know they have the divide by 0. But I guess it's the right play, sadly. I don't love that, but sure. I mean, they can play their other Lear, which we know is there already. Nope, they're just going to divide by 0 that one. That's smart, though. They got another divide by 0. Nothing we can do about that. Alright, GG's. We miss land drops on top of the opponent getting everything they want here, so no point in playing that one out. I'm just hoping I could get back to doing commentary and events and stuff. I really enjoy that. Alright, looks like we're going to have to lean on this Thalia a little bit. So is our hopeful initiate dead? It is. I guess this means they have another answer for Thalia, because otherwise they would have just kept that. Oh, no. Oh, I see what you're going to do. Fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. So, do we just play this to entice them to go ahead and do that next turn? Alright, I'm going to assume they have a land. And they're just going to Doomscar us. Because they weren't going to Doomscar just to get rid of Thalia, right? If they have a tapped land here, well, then we get some extra damage in. Oh, it wasn't even that. It was poison the cup. What the hell? Well, what little I knew. I guess we play this tapped. And we'll just try to set up Sigarda next turn. Is Sigarda lethal next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be, actually. Hold up. No, it'd be close, but not quite. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's exactly. I thought it was going to be one short. This is tough. I think I have to mulligan this. Especially being on the draw. Alright, that's a little bit better. These gives us some possible options. So we play Catilda. Oh, they're doing the same thing we're doing. And they get to go first. Gosh, dang it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, man. This is gonna hurt. This is a nice one to pull. I just don't know what I want to get rid of here. Man, Torrens is good. Catilda's... Oh my gosh. This is such a hard choice. I feel like it has to be Catilda. And that makes me kind of sad. Oh, I can't. It's protection from werewolves. I totally forgot. Oh, and I was the one who told y'all, remember, it was protection from werewolves. That's funny. It does matter, though. It does matter. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Alright, Spellbinder's probably going to get our Hamlet Vanguard. Well, I say that. I was going to say, it might want Luminarch Aspirant. I was just about to say it. Like, that's makes a lot of sense, actually. Catilda could attack, and I would not be able to block there. Okay, so we could play a 2-4-5-5 Hamlet Vanguard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, we could play both of these. Hold on. We could, because that Cathar is still human for the time being. So we get a big 7/7 that has Ward 2. So even if they have their own Brutal Cathar, they have to draw something else to go with it here. All right, we're in driver's seat now. Because we can attack. Catilda has Vigilance, so we can tap everything to put counters on stuff, and we can start going to work. Or if we draw land, we could actually play our Luminarch Aspirant. Oh, they found a Brutal Cathar of their own. That makes us a lot less happy. Probably still not going to stop us from doing our thing. But, oh, we're going to play this silly game now? Well, we can Cathar a Cathar, get a Cathar back, use Cathar to remove Torrents, and attack, as idiotic as that is. All right. Now, the good news here is that even if they do get a Cathar and we do a bunch of Cathar shenanigans, it's not the worst thing here because we do have the ability to possibly pump our team. We still have a big 7/7 they've got to deal with. We can make it into an 8/8. Interesting. You wanted that to die? I wonder if there was some reason they wanted to empty their hand. What is that all about? Oh, that's really good here. Wow. Okay. Well, we weren't going to attack with these Cathars, right? Because that would be silly. So, we can put 2 counters on here, tapping this and a Cathar. So this would be a 9. This would be a 7/6. Yeah, opponent would have to give up a lot. So we will tap this and this. And then we'll tap... Actually, let's tap this and this. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh, no. Wait, I should have been able to tap 1, 2, 3. Oh, it put... Wait. Well, all right. I don't know what happened there. I'm so confused about what just went down. I should have been attacking... Yeah. Yeah, and I realized they were playing the cards off the auger and not from their hand last time. Yeah, I should have wiped the opponent's board here effectively, or have them down to like 1 blocker. Yeah, we won anyway, but huh. Alright, so no surprise this did exactly what we wanted it to do. One thing I will say though is I might actually favor this over... Actually, not necessarily over. In the mirror match, if we're having to play against mono white aggro, I think I like this version with the green because it allows us stuff like the Hamlet Vanguard. We get Sigarda, you know, some things that I think can really shift the matchup. And this is what we saw whenever we played against them. However, in general, against the rest of the field, maybe mono white's still better. I don't really know. It kind of depends. There's a lot of unexplored cards in this list that can really change things. So that's one issue. The one thing I will say, though, is I think you almost have to go to a full set of Thalia and Elite Vanguard. Or no, Elite Spellbinder, sorry. And I think the reason is when you're playing against these control matchups or these mid-rangey matchups, like you really just have to tax their spells, their removal, like as much as you can. And you can't really miss those. And those are going to be the cards that get targeted first for different things. So yeah, just take advantage of that. And between those and the Hamlet Vanguards, I think you can make it hard for your opponent to efficiently remove your stuff, which could give you just enough time to get the damage in that you want. Now, for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Captain Sisay. This is an old card from Invasion, I believe, and I think it's only had some like specialty reprints. I don't think it's been in any like booster product that I think we can open, but regardless, the card still carries a pretty nice ticket on it. And this would be the kind of cool card to have in a deck like this, because one, it did get errated with the Oracle update a few years ago to end up being a human, which is great, but it also would let us search for things like Thalia or Sigarda or Adeline or Catilda, right? Like this is exactly the type of card we would want in this list. It is a little pricey for 4 mana, but man, this ended up becoming a commander staple over and over again. Like it shows up in so many commander decks, and for good reason. I mean, you get to play with so many just rare cards that you get one-ofs, and this is a good way to tutor those out. But yeah, cool card. If you hadn't played with it, go hunt one down. It's actually a fun card to play with. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming streams, our Twitch streams, and our Discords like always. So if you want to come talk about the deck or ask questions or even whatever, just come say hi. Hop into the Discord. We've got 500 members of the Brood in there having a good old time. Also, if you haven't, please remember, check out the memberships here on the channel because that helps support me, and really it's going to be an opportunity for me to let you be involved in the content, whether it's dictating what we see, get your decks featured, or get some special content just for the members. And then if nothing else, please like, subscribe, share, notify, all that wonderful stuff, because even just viewing and subscribing and sharing the content still helps out. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.